going on, everyone? Welcome back to another edition of Sports to the Wire. For those of you who are actually new to the channel, I'm your host, as always, Rasheed White. My co-host, basketball analyst extraordinaire, Barrick Burrell.
What's up, guys?
All right, so as everyone can see, and I'm pretty sure it's old news by now, by the time this video gets out tonight or tomorrow, but comes from The Athletic. Shams is saying that the Nets and the Brooklyn Nets are at an impasse, and Nets at negotiation standstill, perhaps clearing the way for him to leave. And Barrick and I was just talking about this just before we even got started on this and everything, man. Just who are the potential suitors? The Knicks. Ooh, all right. I mean, we can probably get RJ Barrett or something like that. They got back to pieces. No. Barrick ain't trying to hear that right now. But Barrick, actually, man, take us off on this because I got a lot to say, and I'm getting tired of the media on this.
Yeah, you're gonna go
different.
Right. You're gonna go emotional on it, but me, I'm just gonna be like, this is what basketball business is all about, especially off-season basketball business. You know, right now, the reason why most importantly the Knicks are probably rising as the top possible suitor for anything possible of Kyrie Irving leaving the Brooklyn Nets is because right now they have mid-tier salaries. But here's the thing: their mid-tier salaries are Evan Fournier, Kemba Walker, and Nerlens Noel. That's not enough to replace Kyrie Irving. But those are mid-tier salaries. These are the type of salaries the Nets could take on and not be anywhere near over the luxury tax. But unfortunately, you're not getting back the same talent in return. That's if this comes down to it. So let's look at the big thing here. Why are the Nets and Kyrie Irving going through an impasse right now?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, well, I'm sure you got this right now. But right now, you're at a point where we all know Kyrie Irving's looking for years in his extension. And unfortunately, as always, most teams are not going to give you your years because of why? Because you think he's not reliable. Because you think he's going to take more time off. So the injuries was one thing. Him taking a stand on COVID-19 was another. And yet you still make the playoffs without him.
Yeah, I mean, they were the number one seed. If you called in on NBA radio, Justin and Germany's show, and I was the first caller. Go listen to that. I mean, it was a heated debate with us three. And listen, if Kawhi Leonard, who missed an entire year, let's say hypothetically, he was a free agent, everybody would be crawling to get this man a 5-year max contract. So what is so different about Kyrie? Leave this man the F alone. No, leave this man the fuck alone. All right? Because what's his name? Matisse Thybulle, he didn't have a damn vaccination. He didn't have no damn vaccine, and nobody cared. So leave this man the hell alone. I'm sick and tired of the media just blowing up everything he actually does, making a big deal. If the man didn't want to take it, he didn't want to take it. All right? And that should be the end of it right there. Leave the man the fuck alone.
Well, unfortunately, they're not going to do that because it's Kyrie Irving. It's because he has this way about him saying, I'm going to do what I want when I want. That's the way it looks. You know, there's also a rumor out there that he conducted his own practices. He got 5 guys together, and he practiced when he wanted to practice. I don't know how factual that is, but these are rumors. These are rumors coming out in the open because you're trying to establish something against Kyrie Irving to make him look unreliable, to make him look like a person that will implode the locker room. So with that being said, it's like, okay, if you feel that way, then maybe you should move on from him. If you think this man is going to create more harm than good, then maybe you should move on from him. I mean, every team, the Lakers and the Knicks, have possible options. They're not good options. The Lakers don't want to get rid of their first-round pick for 2023.
No,
nobody wants Russell Westbrook.
So let me go over the basketball thing. I just want to keep this with basketball. The man is a high percentage 101 player, which means I told Justin and Eddie today. These coaches, the way they scout your game, they scout you down to the molecule. They're going to look for any little weakness that they can actually exploit against you. So the only weaknesses that Kyrie has is his size in a sense, though. So if you can give me a guy that's like 6'7", 6'8", with Kyrie's skill set, I mean, somebody that can actually take the ball off the dribble. I mean, because he has no weaknesses that you can really kind of exploit them on. You can't crowd off him. I mean, you crowd on him, and so he can blow right by you. You're like, all right. So since he has the first step, he can shoot. You know, he can make free throws. He can finish in traffic. He can pass. So if you can give me somebody, Bradley Beal, yes, he's a good scorer, but again, he has limitations to his game too. You cut him off from the drive. Can Bradley Beal do a pull-up jump shot really well? No. I haven't seen him really do that in a sense, though. Not like Kyrie and Kevin Durant. So,
well, you got to understand something. First of all, your argument is solid in regards to trying to match talent, but realistically, you cannot match talent. You're living in a world now, if you cannot find a deal suitable enough to satisfy both Kyrie's camp and the Brooklyn Nets camp, you have to look at other offers out there. I mean, you look at the Clippers, they can offer you Robert Covington, Marcus Morris, and Norman Powell.
How does that work out for Dallas? I mean, will that actually work out for the Brooklyn Nets? I mean, because Kevin Durant's your one superstar. Ben Simmons is a star player. He's not a superstar player because of the limitations on his game. How did that work out for Dallas? To get to the finals and get a championship.
No, the Clippers have these guys. Right, I get that. You know, you got Terrence Mann out there. He's a good player. You know, you got Brogdon's out there. Like the Pacers.
He ain't on level no Kyrie, man. I mean, these are good role players, but
but this is what I'm saying to you. This is what I'm saying. There's no one. We both are saying it from two different spectrums. Yeah. No one's matching.
No, not for us, Berg. This is for the people out here. And then they have this caller called D-Rock calling who was disagreeing with me. I'm like, dude, here's what I can tell you, man. Go suck a duck. You get that? Go suck a duck.
Go suck a duck.
I want to say the F word. I don't want to curse too much.
Well, we can imagine what you really meant. But you know, you got to understand one thing, and there's another thing too that's going on that people got to remember. When you got rid of Harden, you got rid of some assets. You got some back in return, but it's going to get to a point where, what do you have to offer somebody in a trade? Besides Kyrie,
they got parts. They got a bunch of role players. And Marcus Morris is good. I mean, Kyrie on the Clippers would be good, but why would you want to help the Clippers out? I mean, in the East, the East is going to be tough next year, man. I mean, Boston, I think if they get another piece, Miami, if they get another piece, Milwaukee's going to be there. I mean, 1 through 7, Chicago will be back. I mean, depends on what Zach LaVine does. I mean, there's a lot of different. I mean, the East is going to be really tough, and you see the West. And I mean, Miami got Bam Adebayo. I mean, it's a lot of you need firepower, and to get to these finals and get through get to the championship level, you need stardom. And so you can hit me up in the comment section. Let me know who can actually give me Kyrie Irving's skill set, and I'm like, go ahead, get rid of Kyrie.
Well, right now, you can't find anybody that matches Kyrie. But I'm saying it 1,000 times. You're not going to. So it's going to be a matter of what can you pick up that will give you more depth, that can help Kevin Durant and help Ben and help everybody else on that team, especially Seth Curry. And, of course, Joe Harris coming back healthy that can spread the floor and allow Kevin enough room to work offensively. These are the type of things you could look at and say Brooklyn's still going to be formidable. But I don't think the Brooklyn Nets front office are willing to let Kyrie go. It's about giving Kyrie his years. It's about giving him enough.
I mean, they can meet in the middle, 4 years or 5 years, $200 million, not $252, and I guess or $225. And you say, okay, that gives us some wiggle room to get some players with some size. They're going to need it. I mean, Ben Simmons is really was almost 7 feet. He could defend. Kevin can, but it's unfair to say, hey, Kevin Durant, we need you to guard the best player and then play 42, 43 minutes and carry us offensively. I mean, nobody can't really do that. And you see,
and that's the other thing. And that's the thing too. And the Nets, they're probably better off. I'm going to say this one last thing because we're going to run a little late. The Nets are probably better off keeping him because Kyrie has a $36 million player option and basically gives Kyrie very limited leverage in regards to trades. So it has to get done. I believe it will get done. It's just a matter of getting the numbers right. But of course, here we are talking about possibilities. So let's keep our ears to the ground and we move forward on this.
Stop listening to mainstream sports media, man, because they got a narrative out there, and I'm not sure if these guys actually get together. They probably do and say, here's what we're going to drive, and it's all nonsense. Everybody misses games. All players misses games. And then Colin Cowherd, what do you think, Derek, real quick? He was saying, trade Kyrie for Anthony Davis. Did he get punked by what's his name? Giannis Antetokounmpo? Why would I want him?
Well, you know what? There's been a few people mentioning that AD thing, but I don't think it's realistic because, again, AD's the kind of guy that's going to win you a championship by himself. Maybe with him and Kevin, that's one thing, but I don't see it happening. It's not realistic. Like I just mentioned, the money situation is not favoring the trade at all. It's not. The leverage is not even on Kyrie's side.
No, I think the money works. The money works. The money would work. Yeah.
Right. So it's best for the Nets and Kyrie to figure something out, and I believe they will.
Yeah. All right. We'll wrap this video up. If you like the video, please like, comment, subscribe, certainly share this video. When you share, the universe certainly shares back with you. Peace.
Peace.